Ladies and gents, we're back once more, and it's time for the odds and ends. We're starting with our uh, four essential guys. Our four essential non-wrestling personalities is the official term. Your backstage announcer, your ring announcer, or your backstage interview guys, I should say, your ring announcer, and your commentators. For my backstage interviewer, I got Mean Gene Okerlund. Because who in the hell are you going to pick for backstage interviews besides Mean Gene Okerlund? It's Mean Gene. Obviously, I'd have 80s, maybe 90s Mean Gene, because the Mean Gene right now, he looks a little sad. He just looks all shaky and old. And up next after him is our ring announcer, Justin Roberts. I was torn between Roberts and the Fink, but I kept telling myself I need a blend of styles, a blend of the past, the present, and the future. And Gene's the past, and Justin's the present. And for my commentary team, I got Matt Stryker and Josh Matthews. Matt Stryker played the heel, Josh Matthews played the babyface. I liked what they did on ECW together. I thought it was good. I really wish we had Matt Stryker and Josh Matthews on ECW or on SmackDown right now instead of Michael Cole or Booker T. I like them as a team. Up next, my 10 accessories. Paul Heyman, Lesnar's manager. Mostly because Lesnar can't talk for himself, and he's a heel. Heyman's an excellent heel manager, one of the best. Definitely up there. Maurice, I'd have her be Swagger's valet. Why? Because she's fine, and the All-American American deserves one of the finest bitches on the roster. Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Okay, let me rephrase that. If he's going to be a star, I always say that one of the reasons that really helped get Macho Man Randy Savage over was because he had Maurice. And one of the reasons helped Shawn Michaels get over, Macho Man didn't have Maurice. Macho Man had Miss Elizabeth, and Shawn Michaels got over because he had what's her face? Oh, God damn, what is her name? You know who I mean, the girl who goes, Shawn, at the start of his song. I cannot remember her name for the life of me right now. It'll probably come back to me later, hours after I made this video, or I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go, Sensational Sherry! Or, right now I could say Sherry Martel. Yeah. Swagger, or Maurice be Swagger's valet, because, like I was trying to say before I lost train of thought, the girls really helped the guys get over because, the other guys in the crowd were jealous, probably, that they got that Savage and Michaels got these real hot girls, and they didn't really treat them all that well, which also helped get them over his heels because they were jerks, they were chauvinists and womanizers. Next up, third man of commentary, Jim Ross. Why not have a three-man commentary team? I like the three-man commentary team. I definitely like Jim Ross. Just because, again, it's that blend. The old, the new, and the future. Past, present, and future. Next up, Eve Torres as Bourne's valet. Just so the baby faces can get a little love, too. Hot girl. Work with Evan. And Evan, of course, be the exact opposite of all those guys I mentioned with Savage and Michaels and all those guys and Christian and all those guys like that. Evan would absolutely be the nicest guy in the world. He would absolutely treat Eve like gold, and that would really help get him over, especially with the ladies, who are a strong part of the WWE's audience right now. And just a strong part of the wrestling audience right now. A lot stronger than they were a few years ago when we're being objectified like they were in the Attitude Era. Next up, Santino Marella as San Martino's manager. The only reason that I have San Martino have a manager at all is because we live in an age where you need a manager. Where you need, if you don't have your own charisma, you gotta have a manager to stay alive. Just because talk helps you get over. And I don't know if San Martino was all that good of a promo guy. I haven't really looked up any San Martino promos. I don't even know if the WWF was really a strong promo thing in the 60s. But I do know that Santino Marella is an amazing character. Great personality, great charisma, not that great ability, which is why he's staying out of the ring and in San Martino's corner. And he's funny, and he's over his babyface, and he would get Bruno San Martino even more over his babyface, if that's humanly possible. Melina, Zack Ryder's valet. I'm kind of jumping the gun there, but Zack Ryder, he's over enough, and he deserves better than Rosa Mendes. Nothing against Rosa Mendes, but if I'm gonna give Ryder a Latina valet, can I at least give him one that has an ass? Man, seriously. Next up, Arn Anderson as Benoit's manager. And I pick Anderson for Benoit's manager, and Benoit was never really the strongest of promos. I mean, he would deliver a great one once in a while, but Anderson is really a solid old school promo guy. When they were in the Horsemen, you never really noticed Anderson's promo abilities because, well, he was on a team with Ric Flair. And when you're on a team with Ric Flair, no one gives a crap about your promo ability because Ric Flair. But yeah, where Flair was the hot and the flashy and the angry and the hot-blooded, Anderson was cold and serious and deadly and straight to the point, and that's what made his promos stand out. He was very good at the serious, intense, cold promos that would really help get over the heel crippler Chris Benoit character. Just a cold and unfeeling guy. He didn't really have any time for interviews, and Anderson would help talk for him because, like I say, we live in an age, at least as far as wrestling companies, where you need to be able to talk to get over on a large basis. Torrie Wilson is Jericho's manager. See reason for Maurice is Swagger's manager. Jesse Ventura as the general manager. Everybody loves the body. Jesse Ventura is kind of awesome. Granted, I think he's lost his mind with this conspiracy theories show, but I really liked him as the guest host on Raw that one night, and I really wish that he would have stuck around to be the permanent general manager. Next up on my list the last person on my list for my 10 non-essential ring personalities, Lillian Garcia as yet another backstage interviewer. Just because you want to have a female backstage interviewer. And again, Gene's the old, Lillian's the new. Old and new, I should. The past, the present. I'm trying to think of a way that doesn't sound like mean to Mean Gene, but you guys know what I mean, right? Of course you do. And how much time have we got? Alright, we got about 6 minutes. That is enough time to talk about my women's division. Number 1, Beth Phoenix. Bringing her as the monster heel that she was near the start of her run. I think it's criminal that Kelly is the women's champion and Beth Phoenix isn't, or the Divas champion. I don't know what the hell they call it. I wouldn't give them any cartoony name either, but like divas or knockouts. They're women. If they have a championship, it's the women's championship. They're female. They're women's wrestlers. There's something wrong with calling them what they are. Next up is Natalya. Absolutely, I love Natalya. Oh Jesus, she's a great worker. Absolutely gorgeous. She's definitely one of the best female wrestlers on the planet. She's probably even better than some of the male wrestlers in WWE. She's just an absolutely top-notch worker. She is the only person in the company, really, besides Beth Phoenix, that should even be that she even be looking at that Divas title, because the rest of them all suck irrevocably. So yeah, and Natalia would be a babyface to clash with Beth Phoenix's heel. Hamada, I have her as a heel. Just because, the only reason really that I picked Hamada, I don't know a whole lot about female Japanese wrestlers like Jun Akiyama or I don't know if that's a woman, but yeah, that is a female wrestler. But I wish I knew more about female international wrestling, but I don't. So this is what you're stuck with. Beth, or not Beth. You're stuck with Hamada, and Hamada would be a heel. She'd be that kind of serious, not sexy at all. And not that Hamada's not attractive. She is. She's very attractive in a cute sort of way. But her character wouldn't be sexy. She would just go into the ring, kick the shit out of the other girl, pin her, and leave. You know what I mean? Just that very serious Japanese wrestler, but as a female. Next up, Sarah Del Rey as a babyface. Sarah Del Rey is another girl that I really like. She's very talented. She's very attractive. Not enough good things I can say about Sarah Del Rey. Very good worker. Definitely bring her as a babyface. Maybe a heel. I'm still not entirely sure. I know about her, but I don't know as much as her work as I should know if she'd be better as a heel or a babyface. Maybe somebody in the comment section can help me on this one. Next up after gotta wrap this up. Next up after her, I have Daphne. You know, that zombie hot gimmick she was working in TNA before she left. Just because that's a very interesting gimmick. Wasn't really being done all that much, and she's a pretty solid worker. It's just an interesting combination, and it's definitely cool. After her is Velvet Sky. After her is Velvet Sky. Not necessarily the best worker in TNA, but she's definitely a good female wrestler. Probably one of the best wrestlers on the Beautiful People. No, not Velvet Sky. Ugh. Madison Rain. Queen Bee, Madison Rain. Oh man, I look so dumb right now, but I don't know, I'm tired. But it's a little late. But the important thing is, yeah, Madison Rain, not Velvet Sky. Madison Rain. Just because she's got a very interesting character that I like, and she's a decent worker, and just in the style of the classic heel, she fits it the best. Next up is Trish Stratus. Hell else am I going to say? It's Trish Stratus. Bring her as babyface and the character she was, and the worker she was in 2005. Definitely one of the WWE's best female wrestlers. I still think Natalya is better, but that's my personal opinion. Yeah. And the last female wrestler for my federation, Aka Kong. Not Awesome Kong, Aka Kong. Definitely the best, as far as monster Japanese heel female wrestlers go. Definitely one of the best. Definitely an all-time legend. Top of the list. And, just an amazing worker. I bring her in at her prime. I'm not sure entirely when that was. I want to say late 80s, early 90s, maybe mid to late 90s. But yeah, definitely one of the best female wrestlers in not just the history of Japan, but probably in the history of wrestling. And if I want to have a great division, a great company, I want great female wrestlers. And Aka Kong, is it Aka Kong or Ada Kong? Christ, I'm gonna have to double check that. I'd definitely bring her in. And we are just about out of time. Oh, and I still have to get to my characters and my belts. That's gonna be my next video, last video, part 4. My characters and my championships. Probably not gonna be that long a video. So yeah, tune in next time. I'm SSV Cloud. You guys are awesome. Comment, rate, subscribe.